we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
Guide the story.
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever. If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story? Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever. If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
Soal live nih.
Iya,
Ini nonton.
kan cowok
Rating nonton.
nggak ada. Kan nyoba apa yang ngetes aku.
Tidak tidak.
Ya, grafik burik kok.
Gimana bicara nih kalian?
Kan sambungan kabel. USB. Nah.
Katanya duitnya kira kali kayak mana? Nggak kan tahu sama itu mama.
Iya mungkin lah. Terima.
Clever than murder. Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here!
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken,
Well, you're right on the mark about that one, but who are you?
from Mediating Dispute, and I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president. So those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm...
Huh?
My apologies, demoiselle.
No.
Okay.
All merely trifling. That's right. Judging from the
Really? But
intuition, naturally. My Karena sure was, but that's anyway.
sounds...
Well, what's your opinion? All right.
Wait a minute.
Well, in your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a
Well...
And why would that be?
Most astute, no matter how, and if that can be...
All right, that now.
Wait! That's more like it.
Far be it you wish.
You have a point. Huh. You're quite the talker, aren't you, Miss? And what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like...
I have nothing to add.
Oh,
We'll be making some prep. When he's still talking to the... I think...
so this is the... The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler? Whoa! Look! This bit is made from different material! Most of it was burned away, but there's still... Wait! Hello there! What?
The seats were all booked in advance. Sure. Her name is Halsey. Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. The magic troupe member, simply put, she wasn't related to the magic troupe at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances. That's how it seemed.
Okay then.
No need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us.
Shiro, arigatou gozaimashita yo. Arigatou.
It is of utmost importance.
investigation team has some new...
See?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation.
You're trying to help them?
Lenny used the well, we...
It turns out, I'm sure y'all... In other words...
That much checks out. Linny reserved our seats for us, too.
Tiga banget ya.
That you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Mikirin apa tuh? Mikirin apa? Mikirin apa? Lagi mikirin apa?
I see that you're investigating the area. If you find an...
We don't have to... The Thud?
Yes, exactly. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with... I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice. And when the pirate...
Wait, what?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing. Oh, that's true.
That does... Sorry, but... Were you all...
Yes. So the missing girl could.
How can you be...
Well, I couldn't see, but still, we.
So, it's safe to say... Alright, thank you for your help. We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh? We're about to see how magic is made.
Understood. Then I will be going with you.
Very good.
You may spare the...
You've arrived. Who's this? Me? And these are my companions. Would you...
Oh,
Well, let's...
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes. Oh, but before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic, remembering the detail. Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back?
Very good indeed. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2...
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box!
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel. See this? The box with the...
This trolley can... I see.
Precisely.
So that's
Once the box, the audience member would only be...
right!
Ah, yes. My assistant...
And what about... I was in the
Oh,
That's how we were able to coordinate
I mean, we are... And that's...
so that's how it all worked!
Lynette would bring... And then up... But as you saw, Cal was in the box.
We really don't... If not for that And yet, could we have a look around?
This is the scene of the crime. So Linny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here. I'll escort them back up.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict.
Thanks, everyone.
Whoever the murderer, these people needed to register. Why would it? Well, and the performance.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here?
Oh, Paimon knows. And here's a broken. Why would it be? Whoever the murderer was.
What's this?
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh? There's all kinds.
Perhaps it was a prop for...
Whatever it. Whoever the murderer was. What is this place?
It seems someone...
Alone, perhaps.
But there are no other ways in or out of here. Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
heroes are here.
Right. Ugh. Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Yes. Well, we've asked her. Let's find a place.
Apologies for the wait.
So, what did the guards say? Did the crypt...
They believe the guards.
So the tunnels become like a...
In other words,
Charges?
That's right. This is how a trial... That's right. The statements from... To put it simply,
this also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part.
once both sides, then...
In practice, because we...
And even if that were...
I'm ready to break.
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the...
In that case, let's just sort out our findings. I mean, what better...
Bringing out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad... Just kidding! Just kidding!
What do you mean?
Understood, demoiselle. Everyone, please come with...
Wait, you can't...
Yes,
I have eggs.
These three are quite... From the way you had these two guys carrying them, you ended up doing...
I was applauding.
And I was giving in...
Don't underestimate... Anyway.
Only...
Well...
Tea is ready to be served. No need for...
All right, then. However, the magician...
Exactly! What?
The flower vase and resulting in the... Perhaps the crypt...
Paimon thinks them...
But... That's right. And even if she... Nor does she...
From the sound of your macaron... What?
Please don't worry about it. At my...
Besides, Paimon knows... Wait! Even you don't believe if Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons?
Off the loose. Making sure everyone gets through.
Exactly.
As you wish.
And I have the...
Well, that's it for snack. I don't know. It would be...
All right.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Malus, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find...
All right, it's time to put our heads together.
Just relax. Even if everyone else besides...
Thanks, Navia.
Best of luck to you.
Finally, you're back. Well, how did...
To be honest?
No. Well, now, don't you all look That was to be but don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so easily.
Since both firstly...
Yes, of course.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. You ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once...
Yes,
In that case...
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly... There is no...
That is simply...
Oh.
The Roaring Count...
And you didn't...
No.
I see.
Huh?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm sure...
I was right, Blythe.
course. I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and Tell me.
The House of the Hearth?
No wonder they did.
So the cereal, I've got a feeling...
That's irrelevant.
Indeed, your first priority... The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the... good thing I made all those preparations.
Hey, Linny!
Order! First, what are these claims? Please and...
I'm sorry. Yes.
I knew it!
Well, that's it.
What should we do now?
Granted. In that case...
Is that really...
The defendant...
Order! Order! Your request is...
In that case...
Well, this is awkward. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We based our entire deception on...
I know you've... But our organ...
Right now, we want to...
That's right. I knew if it... That's why I did... The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to. Right. You met a but still.
Sorry.
Well, you both say that, but right.
Of course. We've been trying to during our from that moment up...
Is that why you needed...
That's right. So...
That air vent was created during the...
Well... Which should have been that voicing on the way back. After that...
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Because of that...
That's the only one.
So, it was never my... But, like I said...
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
Okay.
Thanks for giving us a...
The current problem is, if we want to refute the Hydro Arc... Huh?
Both parties have returned to their positions. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina...
At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linny's perspective. As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey. He did not realize that this sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why, finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell arrived, so Linny afterward. And there you have it.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's...
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events. What Linny... Seems this won't produce a... Seems... Seems this won't... to Lin.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to say! When the countdown started, but he immediately once he reached that the crime scene had finally he Paimon did it! Paimon...
In other words, you believe...
That's right!
My reasoning?
If that's the case, then if Carol hadn't entered... Assuming that...
That's right, you tell him! And that's why they're partners. Oh, well, your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof... You're saying that he wasn't?
Are you sure we don't need to give this more thought? Are you sure we don't need to give this... That's right! Linny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance. This means that what they include...
To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
Could there have been... Halsey is the missing... The deceased's name is...
That can...
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowell did, and how he went from wood... It would have been tough for... No one entered or... Halsey's clothing was it... Linny was not in the tunnel. No one entered or... Halsey's clothing was it... Linny was not in the tunnel. No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment. The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. The sound we heard may have... It would have been tough for... Halsey's clothing was it...
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things?
I see how it is.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different trick? Just like the trick as it transpired, the end was...
If only we knew how home... Well, that would be nice, but and it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear.
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents.
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal the sound we heard. The deceased's name. The vase was not broken by.
Paimon gets it! Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a
Oh, just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous. How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick. Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend Lynn. Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and...
Even so, I trust the traveler. The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open it. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on it, but given that we aren't making...
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when...
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be... Guards!
We are still examining. We discovered several test tubes of fluid with it. The notebook and the primordial. The note's content. The notebook has one of these two. The notes also. As such, we...
You've gotta be kidding. Could something so...
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a...
If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowl was targeting that... Just a minute. Could that mean...
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just...
Order! Order!
Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic. Guards, Mr. Linny.
Of course, if we uphold this hypothesis...
Right! Like the metal hook. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that.
The deceased's name. Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but what? The water from the primordial sea should... Lynette was in the magic box on stage. The rope that held the water... I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that... Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this? I remember there was...
When the balloon afterward burnt!
That actually...
Now, it seems his notes meant...
On that note, I shall now invite...
Thank you, Your Honor. And we've...
What?
That can't be. Does this not, my dear? Linny did not... Having made modification that upon him, ultimately, he knocked Cowell out. Now, as my... Am I right, Mr.
We've used up all the evidence we collected. There's no way for us to... Is this the end of the road?
Oh no. Paimon can't think...
believe this is indeed... Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not... Excuse me, everyone, but I'm...
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a... What in the world is...
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth? And wouldn't such a come on, but as the magic makers and stars of the show...
I understand.
And voila!
Sorry.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't...
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me.
That'll teach you to underestimate...
Where should I begin? I'm sorry.
What?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm original. I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never, but I was noticed.
Hey! No wonder you look familiar. Liddy even...
Well, and he even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede, so I wasn't going... I slipped out after...
Can a person even hide in there?
But I swear, I did... Had I known that...
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now.
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lillian. The flower vase. The strange
And it's Ace Detect! Having been selected out of her panically intense hearing the commotion, he did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief, mistakenly the two broke with no way of escape.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were...
At this point, all the...
rather...
Now then, Lady Farina. Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As...
What? Are you reading my mind now? No. I have no further arguments. I admit defeat.
Wow. Look at that. She's like a deflated balloon now.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat, the actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, with some modifications to cover up any evidence, while he also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of he poured the water. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel. If all had gone to plan, realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked on Lillian according to her... As for Linny, from this while there is much in Linny, in this case at least, As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Great work. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Next, how did you...
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake.
I suspect... I'm sure you...
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn your...
We were supposed to...
And now that you're... Therefore...
Yes, our boss. It can also be... We've been...
And now he can no longer... Such...
An outrage. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
So, we're just going back now? That's...
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
Winnie...
I know you may not want to speak to me, but still. Let me thank you again for defending me to the end. I guess I didn't approach you with as for what... That was how Father, who you might know as...
Knave?
That's right. Back when our parents survived, I took my to my surprise before long.
So you went from...
That was how we felt, but he would come.
That doesn't seem...
After one, I waited. The answer he gave.
Oh no.
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin. I managed to... All I saw...
So...
That's right. Father, the house of the... I was but she was all...
Oh... So that...
She has gained...
So...
That's right. Today's case has all of us housed to us orphan.
So... From small deeds like distributing magic pocket...
It's alright. I just hope you can... If you should need anything at all in the future...
Bye, Linny!
Hey there! What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for...
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to some... Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, and...
I see. Sorry.
Don't say that.
And we were having so much fun investigating with you, too. It was like having... Wait.
Huh?
Well, Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it's...
You don't have to...
Oh, wonderful.
All right, then.
Time to go. Yeah.
I can't wait any longer!
This scenery is wonderful.
The fuse is lit!
Into the wind!
Everyone hold hands! Nyoba, get them!
Time to go.
Everyone hold hands. Nyoba, get them.
One with nature. The wind knows me.
Fuse is lit.
Thank you for